Welcome back to the glorious silver fields of Perthshire in bonny Scotland. Well, what a day I had. It was actually just yesterday. I had sleepless nights last night. 6 bits of silver I got off this field yesterday. 6 bits. Five of them coins and one beautiful little sort of ribbon brooch which has got hallmarks on it. So 6 pieces of silver, probably the best silver day I think I've had in, well, 2 or 3 years, I would think. But exceptional, absolutely exceptional. And included in that was a coin that I think is from the very beginning of the 1600s, around about 1615 to 1625. Which is a half-groat of King James VI of Scotland, who was confusingly also called James I of England. And he was the son of Mary, Queen of Scots. So I got that over that way. In the distance behind me, there is a village, and the village backs onto this field. And on the edge of the field is what's called a market cross, which is the market, the old medieval market site, where you would weigh your goods, pay your taxes and sell your goods. And also got a William III love token, which is from the 1690s, as well as the Victorian and a continental silver coin as well. So anything is possible. I actually ran out of battery the last time I was on this field. So I've got a little target over here, which I marked, which I will go and dig if I don't find anything else before I get there. So as ever, if you like the channel, if you like the videos and you're not already subscribed, then please hit the button. I am raring to go. Let's go and see if we can find some treasure. I haven't quite made it to the target that I marked yesterday, which I didn't dig because my camera died, and we've got a little digger here. 82, 83. We had a lot of rain last night, so that should help moisten the soil, get better depth, and hopefully a few more targets. Right, one more, and then we'll get the pinpointer. Right, I think we're out. It's a very loud 82. But is it any good? First target. Start as you mean to go on, so hopefully something epic. It's a buckle, I think. It's a buckle. Pop that out. Yep. Well, that was my last target on this field, not a million miles away from where I am. It was a slightly different shape, but similar looking period, probably sort of 18 into the early 1900s. So find number 1, almost certainly from a horse. Part of the reins or guides or tack or such like. But a great find. And obviously it's lost its pin. A very small 80, 85, 87. Sounds like a very small target. Well, it's out, but it's not sounding amazing now. Could be something good on its edge. Nope. It's in my hand. There you go. It's a little stud, a rivet, a copper rivet. There you go. Possibly from a little bit of leather, but it's a thing. I did get a really good signal on this line by the wall over here before my battery, or after my battery died, and I marked it. I put a big circle round it and now I can't find it. But I'm branching out in case I'm in a different place. But it should have been a very obvious. So I dug a big circular trench around the signal, but I just get a wee chirpy 82, 84. I got one of these, I think the last time I was out. Someone said in the comments they could see, I'm sure they said they could see letters on the end. But I don't see anything on this. But it is a little stud or a little rivet, probably from leather or wood or such like. And yeah, probably 18 or 1900s. Lots and lots of targets. So far, just junky aluminium, bits of lead. Obviously I've had my buckle and I've had my rivet, but still nothing exceptional, but only 30 minutes in or so. Right, let's get the pinpointer out here. Oh, it's another beautiful day. Summer has finally come to Scotland, and I need to turn my sensitivity down on this thing. There it is there, and it could be a coin. You know what, it could be a coin, and I think it is a coin. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I didn't think it was. I thought there was an outside chance it was something half decent. But it looks like probably a halfpenny. Doesn't look in great condition though. But we've got a coin. We're off the mark in about 35 minutes. I'll give it a clean up and I'll get back to you. Fantastic. It has seen better days, but we have managed to identify it. It is a halfpenny, and it is Queen Victoria. Britannia would be on the reverse there, and because it's a bun head or a young head, it's going to be sometime between 1837 and 1890. Although she did rule until 1901. Now where's her head gone? There it is there. So you can just see over on the left hand side, ORIA for Victoria. So a halfpenny pre-1890. She ruled for, what, 63 years, was it? Yeah, 63 years and 200 and something days. So, halfpenny, it's a pint of beer. Fantastic. Coin number 1, just over the half-hour mark. Don't know how well you'll be able to hear this, but I mentioned on the previous video that in the corner of this field there is a natural spring. You'll see it bubbling away down there. And this is named after a 4th century early Christian monk who later became a saint. And the story goes that locals who were pagan, who were Picts, as they were called, the Pictish, a name given to them by the Romans called them the Picti, which in Latin to English means the painted people, because the Picts, the warriors, would fight often naked, covered in dye, paint from animals and also from plants, plant dyes. So they called them the Picts, and apparently this early Christian monk, he used to baptise the Picts in this little spring. So another reason why the village is here, and another reason why it's a good place to hunt for treasure. A very low readout, 50-52, and not sure if it's well, it might be a little bit of a spoon maybe. It is. It's a very small spoon. Very small, unusual shape. Oh no, it's not. It is a bigger spoon, it's just been damaged. Ah well. First bit of cutlery of the day. Not particularly old, I don't think. Oh, just broke it. Yeah, I'm guessing probably 100, 150 years at best. Another decent one. 78. I think the halfpenny was 78. Sounds a bit squeaky now. It's a bit of pipe. Oh, it's not. It's a, well, it's a thing. Oh, it's kind of part of a handle maybe. Yeah, looks it. So it's probably been the same on the other side. Any kind of age to it? I don't think so. But shame, if it was whole, would have been a nice wee thing, but broken. Still, probably Georgian or Victorian. That's the spring right there. Sounded terrible, but now that it's out the ground, it sounds really nice. Ah, is it a spendable? It's not, I think it's a threepence. Well, it's another coin. Not quite the ancient artefact I was hoping for, but well, shows you people have still been hanging around the spring. Who have we got? Probably Elizabeth II or George VI, I would guess. It's in pretty good condition. Okay, we've got a date, but I'll clean it up properly. As suspected, it is indeed George VI. Someone is not shooting at me, so don't panic. It's a bird scarer. There's a lot of peas around here, so they're trying to keep the pigeons away. But it's a threepence, and the date is 1941. So you can see the sea thrifts, which are the little flowers that grow around the coast. 1941, that was a big year. The Blitz in London, although lots of parts of the UK, including Scotland, were intensively bombed during the Second World War. Glasgow in particular got a fair pasting, and the first German aircraft actually shot down during the Second World War over the United Kingdom were actually shot down over Edinburgh, over the Firth of Forth in Edinburgh. They attempted to bomb the nearby naval dockyard at Rosyth, and all of the German planes were shot down with no casualties for the British. And that was the beginning of the Second World War. 1941 also tumultuous for the US, because that was Pearl Harbor. November 1941, the Japanese surprise attack on the American naval fleet based in Hawaii. And that then brought America into the war. And it was actually Germany that declared war on America, not the other way around. So there you go. A tumultuous time in British and American, and indeed world history. Coin number 2. This is worth investigation. 84. 85. Oh, that's not easy to dig. A lot of straw in there. But we're out. Sounds pretty decent, folks. Sounds pretty decent. Aha! We've got a coin. Yes, we do. Brilliant. God, it's been a bit quiet recently. But we've got a coin. Oh, it might be Edward. It is. There he is, looking to the right with his little bald head and his little moustache. Have we got a date? (1901). So that was the year he became king. So there you go. Edward VII, son of Queen Victoria, waited about 60 years before he became king. His mother, Victoria, lived very, very long, and he was dead within a decade. He was quite a rowdy child. Apparently, I was reading a little bit about him, actually, because I always try to find facts and interesting little ditties for things that I find. And he travelled. Apparently, he was very shy as a child. He got quite a strict Victorian upbringing, but he rebelled. He travelled to the United States, and apparently that's where he got a love of alcohol and women. So, shame on you, United States. He also travelled to Ireland, where he fell in love with an actress, and his father apparently was furious. His father actually travelled to Ireland, and supposedly that hastened his death, because he He took him out in the rain or something for a walk, and Queen Victoria's husband, Prince Albert, he took ill shortly after and died 2 weeks later, and Queen Victoria blamed him. She commented in some of her diaries that from now on she couldn't look at Edward without a shudder. Well, Bertie as she called him. So there you go, a glowing endorsement from his mother, and the United States turning poor Edward to women and alcohol. This time it's 76, 77. We're out. Always nice when it comes out in the first spadeful. There. Yep, there I think. Yes. Well, that is it there. Tractor. Machinery, something. Yep, couple of holes in it. More junk. Plenty of junk coming up today. Well, folks, it's a short one. I've only done about 3 hours, and unfortunately I've got some other commitments. I've got to get my van into the garage. It's needing a bit of work done. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Now, you know, by my recent sort of standards, not been a great day, but I got 3 coins, and any day when you get 1 coin when you're metal detecting has got to be considered to be a good day. So I think I have just been incredibly spoiled recently, but I think I've done okay. So yes, let's have a wee look at the best of the finds. So there we are, there is the best of the best. We've got a Queen Victoria halfpenny, date unknown, but pre-1890. We've got a 1901 Edward, which is her son, and then we've got her great-grandson, and also the grandson of Edward VII, and that is George VI. So 3 coins in a little over 3 hours, including the buckle and the stud, and I got another couple of little bits and pieces as well. I think you always measure a good day by coins, and I always say if you get a coin when you're out for a dig, it's a good day. So to get 3 in 3 hours is pretty exceptional. So not anything ancient. I'm sure there's going to be some old stuff to be had in this field. I mean, I got 2 coins from the 1600s the last time, both silver, from this field. So there will be more to be had. And if I worked out the area of the field that I've detected so far, I'd guess it'd probably be less than 5%. It's a big field. It's about 18 acres. So there is going to be a lot more to come of that, I'm sure. Again, as ever, I have barely scratched the surface of this field. There is going to be a lot more to cover, and a lot, I'm sure, more to come out. I cannot believe that I got 6 items of silver, including 5 silver coins on the last dig. I mean, you know, one of each of them would have been a great day out. So to get 6 in one day, I think I peaked too soon. If only I'd found them over 6 digs, it would have certainly given me a lot more footage. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes it all comes at once. So I'm not complaining. When my car is in the garage, it's going to be in for a few days. What I'm probably going to do is I've got a little bicycle, which you've seen in other videos, and there is some pasture which is closer to my house, because this is about 15 miles away, and there ain't no way I'm cycling 15 miles there and back and metal detecting all day. So there's a grass pasture field. It's just been cut a couple of weeks ago. The length of grass looks pretty good, and I've never detected it. So I think I'll give that a go, maybe for 1 or even 2 sessions, and see if we can continue to keep making footage. I have got a little bit more time on my hands, and shortly as well I'm going to be going to some of the Western Isles in the Outer Hebrides, where I've metal detected before and had some great success. So I'm going to take my detector with me, and I'll try and produce some footage when I'm there as well. So as ever, if you like what you see and you're not subscribed, then please hit the button. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Really need to get this haircut. Right, Simon's going to be out as well. Monday next week, I believe Simon's coming out. So I'm looking forward to that. In fact, no, Tuesday. Tuesday next week, Simon will be out and he'll be on this field with me, more than likely. So I look forward to seeing the big Spaniard. So as ever, thank you all for watching and we'll see you on the next dig. Take care and thanks for watching.